Is it possible that Roy Sullivan possessed some physical or genetic trait that allowed him to both attract lightning and withstand surges of electricity that could otherwise kill a normal human? Perhaps a clue can be found by examining another person who was struck by lightning multiple times and lived to tell about it. Uloga, Oklahoma, 1978. After a long day of competition, bull rider Carl Mize is about to head home when he grabs the door handle of his truck and is instantly hit by a powerful bolt of lightning.
Right when it happened, I knew I was struck by lightning. The flash of the light and the shock, that went through my arm and through my body. And it knocked me back 4 or 5 foot on my tail end. And I just jumped up and tried to brush the mud off and got in my truck and left.
Aside from some achy muscles, Carl was left uninjured by the experience. And like most people, he wasn't worried about this happening again because he believed the old adage that lightning never strikes twice. But between 1994 and 2006, Carl was struck by lightning an astonishing 5 more times.
For 39 years, I've worked at the University of Oklahoma in the electrical department and the utility shop, and we take care of all the high voltage electricity. So I often think there's got to be something that, attracts lightning to me, because it's just unheard of to be struck that many times.
After each incident, doctors who examined Carl were shocked to discover that his injuries were minor. None of his internal organs suffered the kind of significant damage normally seen in victims of lightning strikes.
There's not a whole lot of people that get struck by lightning, so doctors really treat you as a guinea pig. They actually had a man come down that was an electrical engineer to measure the DC voltage in my body. A common person has 6 volts DC to run your body. Whenever they tested me, I had 1.7 DC volts in my body. I'm more conductive than an average person. And it makes me wonder, and even the doctors have wondered too, could have that been what's kept me alive?
The notion that some individuals are born with an X factor that allows them to avoid death is fascinating. But what about stories of beating the odds that are beyond scientific explanation? For example, there are cases of people who fell from such incredible heights that their survival seemed to defy the laws of physics.